This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. The International Organization of the Francophonie adopted a resolution on Saturday calling for peace and expressing solidarity with Armenia, while also supporting assistance to Nagorno-Karabakh refugees, according to a statement issued by the Armenian Foreign Ministry. The member states of La Francophonie welcomed the progress made in the delimitation process and the restoration of the interstate border, the statement said, referring to the border demarcation talks between Yerevan and Baku earlier this year. The resolution also called for the reopening of regional transport links and praised the European Union mission's contribution to stability in Armenia's border areas. Azerbaijan reacted to the resolution by alleging that Yerevan and Paris misuse the organization to advance their political agendas. These developments should be considered as yet another manifestation of Armenia's intention to target the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Azerbaijan at every possible opportunity, and France's exploitation of Armenia for its narrow interests, the statement issued by the Azerbaijani Foreign Ministry said. The International Organization of the Francophonie has 88 member states and governments and sees its mission in promoting the French language and fostering political, educational, economic and cultural cooperation. Armenia joined the organization as a full member in 2012. Armenia has no territorial claims toward Azerbaijan, Ani Baralan, the Foreign Ministry spokesperson, said in an interview to state news agency Armen Press today. The Constitutional Court's decision clearly says that only what's expressed verbatim in the Armenian constitution has constitutional power. There's nothing that could be possibly interpreted as a territorial demand against any country there, she said. Armenia's current constitution, adopted in 1995 and amended in 2005 and 2015, does not include any territorial claims, although it refers to the Declaration of Independence that mentions Nagorno-Karabakh. Azerbaijan has demanded that any connection to this declaration be removed, using this as a precondition for signing a normalization deal, insisting that it will not proceed otherwise. Azerbaijan itself harbors irredentist ambitions over its neighbors. After declaring independence in 1991, Azerbaijan claimed to be the successor to the short-lived First Azerbaijani Republic, which was established in 1918 and had unresolved territorial disputes with both Armenia and Georgia. Due to the incorporation of these republics into the Soviet Union by the end of 1922, many of these border issues were left unresolved, fueling present-day tensions. Since coming to power in 2018, Prime Minister Pashinyan's government has been open to holding a constitutional referendum. However, this never happened due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the 44-day war, and the subsequent political crisis. As of now, the nationwide constitutional referendum is scheduled for 2027. The fact that Pashinyan started talking about overhauling the constitution well before Azerbaijani officials began demanding changes has not stopped government critics from claiming Pashinyan is acting under pressure from Aliyev. Another problematic aspect of the current constitution is the electoral regulation. As of now, elections to the parliament involve a second round contested between the top two parties from the first round, allowing the winner to claim additional seats that exceed their actual support among voters, resulting in a disproportionate representation. Armenian civil society has repeatedly criticized this rule, which was introduced during Serge Sargsyan's administration. You can also watch CivilNet's interview with Matthew Zane, the founder of Life in Armenia magazine. Zane explores the unique advantages of living and working in Armenia, from its rich cultural heritage to its modern infrastructure and welcoming community, and unveils the hidden potential of Armenia as a premier destination for digital nomads and remote working families. You can find this interview on our YouTube channel or by following the link in the video description below. Also, make sure you don't miss the latest op-ed by a regular contributor, Robert Koptash, a Turkish-Armenian journalist and major diasporal figure. In this piece, Koptash dives into whether Turkey can undergo meaningful reform, discussing the social and political obstacles that stand in the way. You can find this op-ed on our website at CivilNet.am or by following the link in the video description below. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 207. This is because 207 players from 10 countries took part in the Tsakadzor Open Chess Tournament that was held in Armenia's ski resort Tsakadzor and concluded yesterday. Indian Grandmaster Karthik Venkataraman claimed the tournament victory, while Armenia's top performer Eric Hakobian secured third place finish. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.